The deadliest, most colossal lie the disease of addiction tells you is, if you stop drinking and drugging, you won't know how to have fun anymore. And how are you ever going to enjoy life without using? Because using is what your life's all about. The one pleasure that you do have. Make no mistake, that is a deadly lie. And the disease wants your end. It wants your destruction. The truth is, that fear of stopping, it's sort of like, well, if I'm not doing that, what am I going to do? How am I going to enjoy life? What's the point? How will I laugh? How will I have fun? How will I socialize? This is the deadliest lie, and that's why we say it's a disease of denial. And the worst part is, it speaks to you in your own voice, because the truth of the matter is this. If you've been drinking and drugging for a period of time, if you're an adult, you know something? I have 20 subscribers. I'm speaking to one right now, this one particular one. And I'm grateful for everyone. Thank you so much. But this one person, if you've been drinking and drugging your adult life, you don't have a clue who you are. Not a clue. You've been living a lie. You have been extinguishing your emotions with drugs and alcohol. You have had a distorted perception of everything around you because of drugs and alcohol. Yet, you have yourself convinced that no matter what room you walk into, you are the smartest person in the room, and everyone would benefit if they would just listen to you. A disease that's cunning, baffling, and powerful. It's a disease of denial, and it speaks to us in our own voices. Oh my goodness. Scary. We met the enemy, and the enemy is in our head. The drinking and the drugging allows the illusion to continue, allows us to feel safe, and it allows us to carry on the charade. Why do we say it's a charade? Because if you're drinking and drugging and you're using, you're playing a part, you're acting a role. You're thinking, this is who I'm supposed to be and this is how I'm supposed to act. It has absolutely nothing to do with who you really are, because you don't know who you really are. You haven't given yourself the gift of sobriety and a sober reference to process the emotions that devastated you throughout your life, and for you to really have hindsight and to look back and to sort through and to sort out the events of your life and learn from them. You haven't given yourself that benefit. Instead, you continue to numb yourself and make believe you have the answers. I know this is going to hurt. We're pulling the stops on this. I hope it does. Because you got to be shocked in order to make a change. You got to be shocked to put it down and give yourself that gift of clarity. Clarity. When we're delusional, we're the only ones that understand the rules. We're the only ones that we trust. We're the only ones with something to say that's real. Meanwhile, we couldn't be more delusional. There's a saying in the rooms, my worst day sober is better than my best day using. And when you first show up to the rooms and you hear people say that, you're like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. It is 100% true. It is 1,000% true. My worst day sober is better than my best day using, because it's the truth. I remember it. I understand it. Or at least I think I do. I'm giving myself a chance at understanding it. Not believing that you have social opportunity or the ability to enjoy yourself is that lie that the disease holds out in front of you. It makes you feel like to move on and to take a step in life without the disease is like walking across a lake on very thin ice, not knowing if you're going to be able to stay above that ice without having that crack happen and falling through to your death. When it's just the opposite. You keep on walking around numb and not understanding what has been going on to your death. And also, you're dealing with life instead of dealing with it life on life's terms. You're dealing with life as you would be at the age that you started drinking and drugging. So if you were like me and you were 13, 14, 15, you may be walking around as a 45 or a 50-year-old man with the emotional maturity and the perception of a teenager. You can't solve adult problems as a teenager. You need to be an adult. So in very many ways, that drinking and that drugging and that partying and that ability to tell yourself everything's all right and I know what's going on and I'm cool and I got it, it's childhood. It's denial. It's a refusal to grow up. So let go of your childhood. Let go of the disease of addiction as it manifests in drugs and alcohol, and substitute it with behaviors that are positive for you, because we never get rid of it. Never get rid of it. We just alter it. We change it. And truthfully, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because addicts have an incredible edge, and that is knowing that when you can laser focus on something, you can achieve tremendous things. And when you have the threat of death staring you in the face and you're hitting it, wherever it is that your bottom exists, you come back from that with an awareness and a focus and an energy that is extraordinary. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Take what you want and leave the rest. I hope that one person I was talking to heard it. And I'm not sorry if I offended you. Have a blessed day.